Hey guys, welcome back. What we're doing today is giving our new pet, his name is Ranger. He's a redfoot tortoise or cherry head. We're giving him a bath. So today, what we're going to show is the kind of do's, the don'ts, what to do, what not to do when giving him a bath, and then with tortoises in general. But again, what we're doing here is we're filling up a water bowl, in this case, a glass container. Again, I don't always recommend glass to put them in, especially for enclosures. You want to make sure they're enclosed at least on 3 sides. That way they don't get too stressed. But again, what we're doing is filling that water up to level line right to the base of his shell. Again, I'm dechlorinating that water before we put him in that, because again, just like amphibians, reptiles as well can absorb that water, especially if drinking it. So we want to make sure it's dechlorinated and it's not just tap water. But what we're doing here today is we're using a soft bristle brush. In this case, it's a toothbrush to clean his shell off. So again, we want to make sure we give him a bath. We like to do our tortoises once a day. Just make sure they're nice and clean. Again, this helps prevent any kind of shell rot or anything like that, especially with juvenile tortoises. Our buddy Ranger here is approximately a year old from what we found out so far. You'll see some slight pyramiding here, but it's super important to maintain these turtles. They are, very labor intensive. I don't always recommend them for a beginner reptile. I do recommend them for a beginner tortoise. So if you're looking to get into the niche of tortoises and wanting to own them, they're a great stepping stone. But all we're doing here is kind of going from front to back. You'll see me dipping this toothbrush here in the water to get all the debris and dirt off. Again, making sure his shell is nice and clean. Again, all we're doing is maintaining this tortoise's shell. So we're giving him the comfort he needs. Again, this tortoise feels everything on his shell, so I'm not doing any jabbing motions. It's just nice, smooth, soft brushes to make sure I get all this dirt off. And again, I'm dipping that water off for the toothbrush to get all that dirt and debris off there. But again, give them a bath about every day or so. They do enjoy this. Our guy here is obviously a little stressed running around trying to get out of this, but they do a great job normally. So again, after we've done all of our brushing here, I normally let them soak for about 20 minutes. It's good to let them sit in the water for a little bit, but we are going to go ahead and get them dried off after this before we put him back in his enclosure. That does help to prevent any kind of shell rot and anything like that. So we'll set him aside, move that dish out of the way there, and get a microfiber. In this case, we're using a dish towel. I'd like to use dish towels or microfibers. It just doesn't leave any kind of residue behind on the turtle, but we want to make sure we clean them all the way around. So again, guys, I appreciate you joining today, and make sure you like, subscribe. It's a new channel, a lot more to come. We have a lot of reptiles and amphibians here at the household, so we'll be showing off some of those animals. So I appreciate your time today. Hope you have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one.